Well, g'day everybody, and welcome back to Railroads Online. As you can see, we got the we got the next model up on this. But what we're going to do today, or what I'm going to do today, is we're gonna start looking at improving our rail system. So the way that I want to do that basically is that I think I made the big mistake of actually laying rail on the sort of on the ground rather than sort of raising it up, which has given me some a few issues and a few areas where unless you go really slow, there's just a lot of derailing and stuff. And you can see that this area here is part of that process. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to start by removing some of this, and I thought we could actually start doing a bit of a different rail layout and start to improve all of this. So to do that, we're going to need to basically get rid of a lot of rail and stuff before we actually start, because what I want to do is I want to get a line up to the smelter so that I can go up to the smelter. I want to get a line down to the iron ore mine and start moving in that direction so that we can actually start sort of getting somewhere. So the first thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to remove all of this. And the reason why I'm going to remove all of this is because we have a little up section here. As you can see, we've just got a little up section here. So if I remove this stuff and we go from there, the next thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to remove all of this bridge as well. And I'm going to try and smooth all of this out and get ourselves a little bit. Now I'm starting to get a little bit better at laying track. I thought that we could do an episode where we're actually concentrating a bit on laying some track here. So that's what we are going to do. Now, as you can see, where are we? That is all downhill right there. So what we want to do is we want to go from probably from here, and what I want to do is I want to we'll remove that. I want to basically take it level straight across there now. So to do that, we're going to go into here, we're going to go into groundwork, and we're going to go into variable grade just in case we need to, but I am going to take this straight through here like that. Now, unfortunately, you've got to keep going through because it doesn't recognize it until you've done a bit of, there we go, probably up to there, I reckon. Until you've actually gone out of it, it doesn't recognize your track, so you end up sort of way down the bottom, and you can't do anything about it. The next thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to get a bit of variable stone wool. And I'm going to throw that in here like so. There we go. All right. Now I'm not at this point in time. I'm not actually doing any. Let's go into bridges. At this point in time, I'm not actually doing any grading or anything. I am just going super flat. So what I want to do is move that, go straight through there like that, which is going to be the best way to go. All right, so we're probably going to end up having to remove all of that stuff that we've got over there. So I might just go down and have a squiz. See, we're sort of around there. So what we could actually do is we could actually get rid of that like so, and roll ourselves around with a constant curve. Now, I haven't used the constant curves before, like the curve radiuses before, but I am going to give it a go now. So what we're going to do is we're going to go into bridge mode. Right there, we're going to whack that in there and go straight ahead like so. And then we're going to do, oh crap, see, that's the problem right there. It would be nice if they recognized that once you had put it down, it would certainly help the situation. All right, so what we're going to do, let's see, let's go back into here. Now, I do believe that you need to do just a little bit before you can actually start doing a curve. So curve radius, we need to do X and Y to adjust the curve radius. I wanted 30 degrees, but unfortunately it's taken away the it's taken away the display. So let's try that again in there. Hopefully it gives us a display again. Yeah, it does. Beautiful. All right. The best way if that happens is to go back in again and do that. So now we're going to go there. We're going to toggle the curve radius. What we want is a radius of, I think, Y. I think three degrees. Is it 3 or is it 30 degrees that they, I think it's about 30 degrees that you can, there we go. There we go. All right. So we probably want to go the other way. Let's see. Let's go 4 degrees and we will continue on with that. And then this is the problem right here and there. Okay. Let's try and get back up there again. Okay, so we're back up here. It looks like we've got a nice 3 degree bend all the way through here. Has it? Let's grab our logging and chop this tree down so that we can get a bit of a view. And it actually looks like it hasn't done it again. Actually looks like it hasn't done a 3 degree curve there, does it? Maybe. Let's continue on and do another one with another curve radius. I don't think it doesn't feel like it has. So we're through there. Oh, yep, and we're down on the ground. Okay, lovely. Because this is going to affect this entire intersection here as well. So, but we do have an upwards and a downward slope there, so we should be all right to run off at this direction. So, all right, so it's not giving us, it's not allowing us to do the, oh crap, nearly fell off again. It's not allowing me to do the radius again. So let's try that one more time. Last time. And then we're just going to have to do it manually, I think. Toggle? Yes. Okay. And X. 3 degrees. Toggle? Yeah, no. Okay, so this is the problem. If you don't, I've got a feeling. See, that's doing a 3 degree. That's doing 3 degrees. But I've got a feeling if you don't, there we go. All right. Okay. So it seems you need to do like a little straight piece before it'll actually register the radius at all, which is a bit of a problem really if you think about it. No, we want that one there. All right, beautiful. Which is, yeah, it's a little bit of a problem when you think about it, purely because you don't want to be putting, especially when you're doing a bridge, like you've got to put such a long straight piece in that it's just going to kill your radius, isn't it? Because you're going to have little straight bits everywhere. So there we go. And it looks like that last bit didn't do did it do a curve? Wait for that tree to get out of the way. It may have done a little bit of a curve. Yeah, it still looks like a continuous curve. Okay, all right. So what we'll do now is we will continue on with this. Grab that. Let's grab that. Let's grab that. Do just a tiny little bit like that. And 1, 2, 3. Around like that, and we'll stop it there. All right. Okay, so that's going to leave us out of track there. So maybe we could come back here somewhere, maybe around about here, and do a larger curve radius. Maybe we go from 3 to something else. Let's demolish that. There, 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 and there. Okay, beautiful. So we'll see if we can move ourselves around to there. But this time what we're going to do is we're going to do a little bit of variable stone wall. And we will put a little chunk in there like that. And then we will toggle our curve radius. There we go. Okay, so that's doing it straight. Beautiful. We don't have a gradient, which is perfect. What we need to do now is we need to probably go into maybe a 15 like that. And around to here, and no, just there. So we go into 15 from 3, so there we go. Perfect. Wow, that actually pretty well lined. Now I've got myself stuck. Let's go there. Let's go through respawn. Okay, and you can see this bit here where it actually runs downhill considerably. And this is all the type of stuff that we're going to have to get rid of and fix up at some point. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get rid of those right to there and get rid of these as well. Now I'm going to find a relatively flat point, which is probably at the peak up here, I would say. There we go. And we'll delete from here onwards and see how we'll probably have to have a little bit of a grade coming up here, but we can sort that out easy enough. There we go, there and there. And we're also going to have to sort these curves out as well. So that's going to be a big one, because now we're going back uphill again. So as you can see, that was kind of a waste of going downhill there, because we just have to go back uphill again. So I'm just going to run that through there and get rid of that. And I'm going to get rid of that and that and that. And then we can take off from there. All right, which should be pretty cool. Now, after getting stuck, yes, after getting stuck. So what we're going to have to do through here now is we're also going to have to do a constant grade running from here straight through there. And to do that, we're going to need to delete some of this. Now, what I want to do first is I want to get some track laid. And the reason why I want to get some track laid is because I want to bring that train. I want to bring that train straight back up. There we go. I want to bring that train up here and get it on the flat so that it is out of the way. So now we've got a relatively like straight, not straight, but because we've got a curve on it, but a relatively level run of track running through here, as opposed to what it was previously. So, which is the whole idea of trying to fix the little thing up. Probably a little bit out there, but let's grab that there and we'll turn that off. So yeah, relatively flat. Perfect. That's exactly what we want. That's exactly what we want. It does take a bit of time. It takes a bit of time to get used to get used to what you're doing. But once you do, then it's actually pretty cool. We're going to start moving around a little bit more. There. And back just a bit. Come on, find a spot and collect yourself. There we go. Just trying to, there we go. That's a little bit better. Okay, so let's follow on that around all right, isn't it? What are we sitting at? 3 degrees. So we could probably go one more on that. If it wants to register. Actually, one less is probably a bit better. and through to here, and we'll stop it right there as soon as we can. There we go. Beautiful. Now, this is where we get into, I think this is, we've got the 3 degrees to here, and then we've got 5 degrees coming through here. So at the moment, that is actually looking pretty good. And it's all looking relatively level. So that's good. Let's click on here. We'll get some normal track out now. We'll click on there. Nope. We'll try that again because we've lost our display. All right, so it's not going to give us our display, but what we're going to do is we're going to move this around like that and follow this around. So there we go. Yeah, we could probably go back a little bit. There we go. There. And this should take us pretty close to there, shouldn't it? Straight into there. No, let's come back a little bit. Actually, what we might do is we might keep that curve radius, despite the fact that I don't know what the curve radius is at the moment. Okay, let's take that out. Let's get rid of a little bit of this. We'll try and line ourselves up with some track up there. All right, we'll do that again. A little bit of that. Just to, this is the one that you've got to do a tiny little bit of track on before you can actually toggle your radius, I've noticed. Around there like that. Maybe a little bit less. Maybe a little bit more. Come on. Come on, you can find a spot. There we go. And a little bit less. All right, to there. That should be okay. Now, is this going uphill or is it going, yeah, it's going slightly uphill, but I think we should be okay to probably delete a little bit of this. You can see there's a bit of a dog leg in there, so we can delete that. We can delete that. No, we didn't want to do that. This is where we need an undo button, and I think they are planning on doing an undo button. Can we link it to that? We're going to have to drop our grade down. There we go. That should be okay. Be nice if you could snap to that, but it doesn't want to snap to that, does it? There we go. That should be all right. Okay, so there was a little bit of a downgrade there. Okay, so let's line ourselves up with that and throw that in like that. Just a little bit. I'm just I'm not using a curve radius for this. I'm just kind of lining it up by eye now. Straight through there and link ourselves to there, and that should be not too bad. There's a little bit of a kink there. Just a little bit of a kink, but we might be able to sort that out in a sec. But anyway, we're going to move the train through, so I'm going to go up and move the train through a little bit. Okay, so bringing that from there, I've noticed that we do have a considerable downhill starting from about here. So what I thought we might do is we'll get rid of this track and we'll run along level and see how we go. It may actually benefit us to be up a little bit higher because we won't have this lump here either. We can easily throw a bit of a grade on anyway if we need to. So we're going to throw that out. We're going to throw all of this out. We're going to throw that. Get rid of all of this as well. There we go. Perfect. And run our grade through here at this level. which means that we're pretty well going to have to replace a lot of track, but that's okay. We can deal with that as it comes. Okay, so we'll go straight through here, and we'll go through at this level here. So what I want to do is probably use a variable stone wall. No, I wish these would snap. That would be really, really awesome if they could make these snap so that you don't have to fiddle for hours trying to get it in the middle. That's not too bad. That's not too bad. All right, so we'll run through there. Oh, crap. And there's the problem again, and we are stuck. Let's get the demolishing thing ball out. Okay, there we go. Try that again. Let's try that again. Where are we? Right there. Variable stone wall. So we need to go right about in the middle. So right there, and then we're going to have to undo that. We'll go through here now. I'm not sure what height this is going to be. This is going to bring us out. So, which is okay because where's that? That's coming through there. So if we go on to here, we run through there. And through there like that, and throw you in. All right. It looks like it's going to, at that level, it looks like it's going to bring us through relatively good. However, I'm a little bit concerned about this bit here. Where are we? Right there. Yeah, you see, we've got a piece here that's so we need to be kind of a little bit up like that for that. So what I'll do is I'll grab that. We'll put in a constant grade, which should run straight through there. Straight through here, like so. Like that. Okay, beautiful. That didn't really line up, did it? Yeah, it did. It did actually line up. That's pretty cool. Okay, so then we'll come over here now, and we'll delete this. Where does it drop down? It drops down about there, so we'll delete that. Yep, perfect. All right, we'll delete anything that's under the ground there. We'll delete that, and we'll delete that as well. And we'll come through at this grade here, which is about the height that we need to be to get over that little mound. So let's go here. At least I'm pretty sure that'll get us over this little mound, but we are going to find out very, very shortly. Around there, like so. Right there, and straight into there. Now, that looks like it's okay. Is that going to give us a dip? Should we have started that a little bit further away? It might be okay. It might be okay. So let's run some rail through there and see how we go. Doesn't feel like we're going down too far. Beautiful, beautiful, perfectly straight rail. Nice and level as well, which is really cool. So then we will sort these things out at... we'll sort that junction out at a later date because we'll probably run through... Yeah, we'll probably sort that out at a later date. What we need to do now is we need to sort this junction out here. So we're going to have to go over and meet up with that rail over there, which means that really needs to come through here. However, we're not straight there. We've got straight rail here. So what we shall do is we shall take a little bit of this. Let's see, right there and there. Take that out. And that piece, and then we will run from here in constant grade, or we'll go variable grade. However, no, not like that. We need to start from the center. Where are we? There. However, we'll leave it at 0. Straight through there, hopefully. Yep. Straight through there. Straight through there. And we really needed to go perfectly straight, didn't we? So we'll get out of there. Let's get rid of these trees for starters. Thank you very much. Stupid pay for chopping trees down. I really dislike that. Okay, we're going to grab that and we're going to delete that. We're going to delete that. We're going to go straight through here on our variable grade again. There we go. Straight through there. Like so. And then what we're going to start doing now is we're going to start, we're going to toggle curve radius. And we're going to start going around to the left at a 3 degree, maybe a 4 degree radius. Like so. Around like that. And we'll have to remember that it is a 4 degree radius. Probably straighten it up a little bit here. Maybe even straighten it up just a little bit more to 1 degrees or straight. Straight might be all right. There we go. Take him through there. And we will grab you there, and then we will start our radius into that section there at about maybe 6 degrees, and we'll see how that goes. Maybe a little bit more. 8. All right, so we'll see how that goes. We'll roll through here and we'll meet up with that over there. So we need to get rid of some of this now. Get rid of you, get rid of you, and all of this here as well. Don't need that there anymore. There we go. Perfect. So we should be able to cut through here. That should be okay. Where are we? We're going to have to keep going at about an 8 degree radius as well. So okay, so what we need to do now is throw this junction in here. Well, let's get an idea of where it needs to go for starters. We will go to the... We'll do one to... No, not that one. Do one to the left. That might be okay. We probably want to go about there, don't we? Now, how's this track going to go in here? Oh, no. I don't think it's going to go very well, is it? It's going to be a little bit of a jerk there. Okay, let's delete that. And we will delete that. Now, let's go back into here. We'll get a little bit of track in here. We'll toggle pretty straight like so. And then we will grab that switch again. And we'll clunk it on there. All right, now that was a pretty straight bit through there, so I don't know why we suffered that, but what we can do is just move that through there like so. And then we'll get rid of a little bit of this. There we go. And back into there. Clunk on you. And we'll try and line that up with that without doing too much damage. There we go. That's all right. Yeah, that's not too bad. We've got that little clunk right there, but that should be okay, I think. I'm having a lot of trouble actually getting the track to lay. So it's not actually going constant. It's like going between sort of 9 degrees to you know, down to sort of 3, 4, 5 as we're going around this bend. So, okay, we're going to have to go a little bit more. So I'm kind of trying to count it in my head as we go. Come on, come on. Thank you. Maybe a little bit more. We may end up having to make some modifications to this anyway. Come on. Come on. Come on. You can do it. You can do it, track. Okay, that's a little bit better. And we are going to go to there. Like so. And then we're going to start straightening up a little bit. Like that. Straighten up a little bit more. And a little bit more. And now we're going to need to start going around this corner. Oh, crap. Okay. There we go. That was a double click too far. And we'll bring that through there. All right. So that's not looking too bad. That's not looking too bad going around like that. I'm actually really, really happy with that. So we'll get rid of that. We'll demolish all of this. But I'm going to leave this episode here, guys. Sorry it's been drawn out and there hasn't really been much train driving. But I wanted to show you guys laying some track because I think I am starting to get a little bit better at it now. So, and as you can see, that's actually pretty good, isn't it? So we're sort of future-proofing here because we are going to need to at some point buy a bigger engine and the curve radiuses need to be sort of a lot less, and you need to be very, very careful on how your track is laid out. So there you go, guys. That is it. Thank you very much for watching. I appreciate it very much. What we will also do here is we shall throw a... yeah, there's a bit of a kink there. I'm going to fix that kink up. But we will also throw in just a little bit of constant grade there, and we'll throw that out there like that. Perfect. All right. Thank you very much for watching, guys. I appreciate it very much. I will see you guys in the next episode of Railways Online. Bye.